What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be...
Welcome to Hammer's House.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg. You reach that goal line. It's go time.
Yo. What's going on? Yes, that is Graphk Raider song. It's called So Nation. Just to let you know. But what's going on, Raider Nation? What is up, Hammer? What's up, man?
Yeah. What's good, everybody?
Why does it sound like your microphone ain't on? What's going on, man?
I don't know. I think you broke it.
I don't do nothing about breaking it, man. I didn't do nothing about breaking it. Don't put that on me.
Can you guys
don't
hear
put
me?
that on me, brother.
What's good?
Mic check.
Testes.
Mic
1,
check.
2, 3.
But what's going on, Raider Nation? What's going on? It's your boy Darren coming to you live. Spotlight Raiders talking in the building, and you know I have my brother from another mother, Mr. Salt and Pepper himself, Hammer House. What's going on?
What up, everybody? Finally, I'm back. Motherfuckers. It's been a while, but I'm here. We're gonna have some fun for the next hour or so. I'm just glad to be back with you guys. Raider Nation, love you all. Thanks for all the kind words last night. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So, how was you now? How do you feel? Coming on. Coming in unexpectedly. Number one, because you're always good for that shit. That's what you're good for. And how you feel being on the panel with Raider Tape and Raiders football talk, man? They some dope guys, man.
Bro. It was great having them on. I really enjoyed chatting it up with them. Raider Tape, definitely would love to break down some game film with him down the road and just chop it up some more. But it was a great experience last night. It was a great way to spend my 45-minute break at work.
I know I'm a bit blurry. I am using the Wi-Fi. I don't have my internet running through the router, so y'all going to have to bear with me when it comes to the internet. It might go blurry, it might get clear. It is what it is. That's just what it is. But let's see all the people in the chat. Let's see what's going on with everybody. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Swin Raiders in the building. Carlos is in the building. Anthony's in the building. Ron Dellis. Oh, they late. We're a bit late. Hammer wanted me to push the time back. So I was able to do that. We on the clock. Let's get started. LOL. Chevy Silver Raider said. Terrence was going on. Icy Nate was going on. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Icy Nate as well. Definitely an up and coming Raiders YouTuber that has definitely listen, people run late, man. I still have to run my promos and run my intros and stuff like that. It is what it is, Carlos. Sometimes you gotta be on black people time. I'm sorry to say. You gotta be on black people time. Raider Lopez. Right, he was at work all day, and I was working on the other channel, which is the Spotlight Sports Network. It's been a long, hot day on the East Coast. Dustin White was going on, Sebastian was going on, EC was going on, BL, Navy Net, Fade to Black, Roy, Dominique 5. I'm shouting all y'all out today. Because we in the building. Chuck Thomas is on Facebook. Well, I'm not home anyway. I'm not doing this from home. What's going on, Caleb Landry, Mike? Shout out to everybody that's on here, man. Watts Raider, what's going on? What's good? Spotlight started following you from Panama to California. Shout out to everybody, man. I know that the Wi-Fi is down and it's only on one bar on my end, but we're gonna get it. Listen, I'm not home, and I'm doing it out of a studio, out of a shop. So y'all have to bear with me while this happening. So Knock Andrew, what's going on? What's up? But a few things I wanted to talk about today that Raiders Wire been putting out there. Not even just Raiders Wire, but they said that Josh Jacobs is considered one of the best running backs in the NFL. Ruthless, what's going on, man? Only one nation all day. We can hear clear, though. Hey, as long as y'all can hear it clear, that's fine by me. But according to Pro Football Focus, I know a lot of people don't care. For Pro Football Focus, I know Hammer doesn't care for Pro Football Focus. No, I go back home. I go back home to visit my mom and aunties. I do that all the time. Definitely on the weekends when I'm here. I talk to them on a consistent basis. So according to Pro Football Focus, they said the Raiders running back Josh Jacobs is ranked among the best backs in the NFL. But where does he actually rank, in my opinion? So my thing is this: they said that over the past 2 years, only Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb have broken more tackle on the ground than Josh Jacobs, who's has been the best first round pick they had in a number of years. But a lot of people will say, oh, Josh Jacobs was a reach. Everything that the Raiders do is a reach. But I don't like to agree with Pro Football Focus, but I do agree with Pro Football Focus. And let me see if I can calm down real quick. I hate that the fact that I can't stay on here.
Now you guys got to look at my ugly face. Sorry.
Right. Like you see that I can't calm down without it just being there. That's weird now. That's really weird. But F the Hater Spotlight, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, bro. We got 41 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If y'all have not subscribed to Hammer's House, well, this way. If you have not subscribed to Hammer's House, please do it now. PFF undervalued running backs. They always reach if they go in the first round, according to Pro Football Focus. But Hammer, how you feel about it? Now I feel like they finally given some acknowledgement to the Raiders with Josh Jacobs. How you feel about this?
All of a sudden, all these different writers and shit are finally acknowledging us. Still not putting the respect on a name that we deserve, but now we're getting acknowledged. Jacobs is one of the top. I would put him in the top 5. And
out of that top five, where do you rank him?
Probably 5. And going into the draft.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of the last couple of years?
Out of the last couple of years, yes. And going into the draft, before he got drafted by the Raiders, he was the one guy on my radar that I wanted more than anybody else. I said it time and time again. That was Beast Mode 2.0. I would have loved for Lynch to go one more year with Jacobs with him. He could have learned a lot from him. But I think this year, I feel like he could have done more this past season. And I think this year, if Gruden opens up that offense more, he is going to put up some numbers that a lot of us do not expect.
But do you think that if he could have done a lot more, do you really think that have something to do with the offensive line? Because the offensive line played a big factor in why Josh Jacobs' numbers wasn't and what we expected him to have more this year than last year. But I think offensive line really had a big factor in, him being a little bit injury prone this year. I felt like Josh Jacobs did what he was supposed to do to be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, agreed. I wholeheartedly agree with it. And Carlos, I agree with what you're saying too. Other fan bases love comparing Jacobs. I got one of my dudes that is on this bullshit, and I said it last night, how he thinks that Miles Sanders is better than Josh Jacobs, which you're smoking meth. You're smoking meth.
If I want to take the biasness out of me being a Raiders bias, in my opinion, I still feel like Carlos, I don't know if he's better than Saquon. I'm going to just be 100% honest, because the difference between Saquon and Josh Jacobs, Saquon is a threat outside of the backfield. So if I want to take my Raiders bias away and just be a regular sports analyst, if you want to compare numbers right now, Saquon is a little bit better than Josh Jacobs. Just a little bit. I'm not saying it's a landslide.
He was.
I just feel like he's a little bit more. I feel like he's a little bit more agile and a little bit more elusive than Josh Jacobs. Don't get me wrong. I'm wearing Josh Jacobs' number. I love my running back. He's one of the best running backs in the league. But Saquon Barkley is in that same category.
Oh, he's right. Jacobs is better at battling through injuries. Remember his rookie season with that jacked up shoulder, and he played majority of the season with that jacked up shoulder. So I wholeheartedly agree with that. Dude is a beast. I don't care what anybody says. Like, in my opinion, he is one of the top 5, and I think this year he will break into the top 3 by the end of this season. He will be a Pro Bowler again this coming season.
Yes, he's going to be a Pro Bowler, but
like
I just feel like he could be a top 3, top 4 back. If I had I wouldn't put Jacobs at 5.
I don't care what anybody says.
I think
Jacobs should have been Jacobs should have been Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't give a shit what Kyler Murray did. Jacobs was robbed of Offensive Rookie of the Year.
But that's the NFL, bro.
His quarterback bias. It was bullshit. And tell me I'm wrong.
The league is quarterback bias. I don't know if he's better than Henry, Chubb, Cook, McCaffrey, Kamara, and Barkley. I mean, I think Kamara is a top 5 back. I think Henry's a top 5 back. I don't think Dalvin Cook is a top 5 back. That's why I have Josh Jacobs. I'll have Josh Jacobs I have Josh Jacobs in my top 5 before I put Dalvin Cook there. That's just me. Dalvin Cook, he starts off so great. But when it comes to the end of the year, he's nowhere to be found. Alvin Kamara, top 5. Henry, top 5. Chubb, top 5. CMC, top 5. Barkley, top 5. I think Dalvin Cook is not. I don't think Cook is better, in my opinion. I think Cook is not better than Josh. I don't think Cook better than Kamara. I don't think Cook is better than Nick Chubb. I don't think Cook is better than Jacobs. I don't think Cook is better than CMC. Cook was second in rushing, but he started off hot and he slowed down at the end of the year. He was nowhere to be found.
Cook is a hot and cold type of guy.
Winning rushing titles doesn't get you to the playoffs. He could be second in rushing, but when the last time the Vikings been to the playoffs? Let's talk about that.
Carlos, CMC is more of a complete back for the simple fact that he is a guy that can swing out of the backfield and catch the ball and make things happen. That was the one thing that Jacobs wanted to focus on in his second year, and he said he wanted to have at least 60 receptions for the season. Got, I think, maybe half of that. Third year, he's going to turn it up. Dude stays healthy. I'm telling you, he will be one of the top 3 backs. If that offensive line puts in that work in the trenches this year, Mark my words, Josh Jacobs will be a top 3 running back. Watch.
Clarence J. Johnson, I don't know what you're talking about on Facebook, talking about Alvin Kamara as a wide receiver. You're a clown for that one, man. But I mean, he does catch the ball like a wide receiver, but he's just a complete back. Is Cook O-line better than Jacobs? No. That's the crazy part. His offensive line is worse than what the Raiders had.
You have to take into consideration the overhaul that we just had during the offseason with Hudson, Jackson, all of them being gone now. So there's a bunch of new guys on that line that we have to be concerned about and make sure that
we have to learn.
Leatherwood, who is it? Left to right.
I don't know who it is left to right as of right now.
Miller, Incognito, Martin, Leatherwood, and Denzel Good. And it's going to be a flop back and forth between Good and Leatherwood in regards to the right side of guard and tackles. That's what our line is going to be. We have to see what these guys do. That's it.
And my thing is this: they saying that Jacobs don't go on enough long runs. When do you see a lot of running backs in the league now that goes on long runs? Let's think about that. It's not too many.
His average per carry did decrease this past season, though, and that was
that has to involve with the offensive line. Sometimes it can be Jacobs. Sometimes it can be the offensive line. But Jacobs is a top 5 running back. I don't care what nobody say. Only reason why he was ninth in rushing yards because how many times Josh Jacobs had to leave the game? How many times Jacobs had to miss games? And look at the offensive line that Jacobs had to work with. Even though Rodney Hudson was there, Gabe Jackson was there, Incognito was hurt. We had to use Sam Young and no Trent Brown at the time. So what are we saying?
Get your baby Trent Brown.
I agree. I think he carries the ball a bit too much. I think he carries the ball. He's top 5. To me personally, he's top 5 because I just don't think Dalvin Cook is a top 5 running back. That's just my opinion.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he is because fantasy-wise, he does not do nothing for people in fantasy. In fantasy football, I had Dalvin Cook 2 years in a row. It didn't do a damn thing for me for Dalvin Cook.
All these guys in here saying that
Drake from behind. That's the thing about it. People need to learn everything is not about speed.
Thank you, Roy. Jacobs is beast mode 2.0, and I've been saying it from day one.
Everything is not about speed, and that's the problem.
Yo, it's not about speed. You got dudes in front of you. You run them straight the fuck over. That's it. You make things happen.
I'm a power. Don't get me wrong here. I love the fact that sometimes you see an I formation or you see a running back running downhill. I'm tired of seeing running backs run east-west.
Right.
A lot of these top 5 running backs, like a Dalvin Cook, he barely runs north and south. Please send me some film when he was great north and south. I can say Saquon, he's an east-west type of running back. Alvin Kamara, an east-west type of running back. But Nick Chubb and Josh Jacobs are downhill runners. It's not about speed, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you are all around running back, if you can run people over and catch the ball at the backfield, that makes you a complete back.
Facts.
Just because I'm a little bit on the heavy set guy, don't mean I didn't play the running back position at all. Because I have. At my size, my favorite running back was Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis did not have speed, but he had power to run motherfuckers over.
We don't have to do.
And that's what Derrick Henry doesn't have the best speed in the world. Derrick Henry don't have the best speed in the world, and he's the top running back in the league.
That dude is a
top
freak.
Running back.
That dude is a freak. That dude's size is just ridiculous.
Henry is the best back in the league, and he barely runs a 4.4, but still runs for 2,000 plus yards. But barely runs a 4.4. What are we talking about?
Jacobs got flagged in that game against the Falcons, and I could not stop laughing and watching that replay when he hit stick that dude. He trucked the shit out of that dude.
He got flagged for running over a player. Like, come on now.
They had all types of memes for that. That shit was sick.
Yeah, we understand Henry is not that fast. He runs a 4.5, but he's not running Tyreek Hill speed. He's not running Henry Ruggs speed. He's running a 4.5. Typical running back type of speed. That's typical.
Henry is way bigger. Henry is way bigger.
Henry is way bigger, but one thing Henry's learned as playing running back for the Titans, he's become a running back that can catch the ball out the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, people want to say that Josh Jacobs is not a top 5 running back. That's your opinion. It's my opinion. And Hammer has him at number 5. I think he's number 4, or I think he's number 4 or number 3 in my list. I'm sorry, but when you're a Pro Bowler, not many running backs does not make it to the Pro Bowl. And when you become a Pro Bowler, I'm sorry, that makes you a top 5 running back. That means you consider one of the top running backs in the league. Sorry to say, Jacobs is fast enough, and I think Jacobs is one of these. Jacobs is the best running backs that we had.
He's a power back. He's not a
please tell me a better running back that came out of the Las Vegas Raiders in the last 10 years. Name one.
Nope.
Name one. Because Josh Jacobs is breaking records in only 2 years being with the Raiders, but we can't find a great running back that was great for us, that was great for us in the last 10 years. Probably you could say Latavius Murray. That's the only one you could probably say is Latavius Murray. Other than that, who else?
With the addition of Drake, he's definitely going to complement Jacobs. I'm telling you, that running back game is going to be something that the league is going to hate this year.
McFadden was a bust. Sorry to say. Sorry to tell you, but McFadden was a bust. Darren McFadden was not better than old Josh Jacobs. Darren McFadden was a bust for us. He was a bust. Latavius Murray was drafted by the Raiders. He was. Thank you, Watts. He does not have the speed, but he has legs and footwork. That's another compliment to what a running back is. And speed backs don't really produce on the field; they produce in the passing game. In my opinion, they produce in the passing game.
That's the truth, and that's their major. Having that speed is their strength, is being able to catch out of the backfield and be moved around and doing other different things.
I mean, you could heavily respectfully disagree, but I just feel like Darren McFadden. I mean, if we want to pull up the stats, let's pull up the stats and see how much of a bust he really was. Let's pull it up, because I'm not saying McFadden was better than Jacobs, but he was good, not a bust. What? He was a bust. He was a bust. And the league is not about breakaway runs anymore. Rated tape, it's not. I just think Darren McFadden was a bust. He didn't last long in the league.
Darren McFadden throughout his NFL career, he only had 2,000 yards rushing.
And how many years he was with the Raiders? How many years that he was with the Raiders?
6, 7 years, and then spent 3 with Dallas.
He was with the Raiders for 7 years and only had 2,000 career yards. That's not a bust. No. He
had 1 year where he rushed for over 1,000 as a Raider. The other 1,000 was in Dallas in 2015. He spent 7 years with Oakland.
Go through all the 7 years as a Raider. What was his total yards as a Raider?
His seven years, his rushing yards was 4,247. Receiving yards 1,769. 7 years. So let's do the math.
I'm sorry. 7 years with only 4,000 rushing yards. Sorry. So in his rookie year, how many yards he had in his rookie year?
Rookie year, he had 499.
What is his second year? Did it increase?
No, it decreased 357.
What's the third year?
1157.
Okay, so that was a big improvement. What was the fourth year?
614.
And the fifth year?
707.
Sixth year?
379.
And then seventh year?
534.
Sorry, no 1,000 out of 7 years. You only had one 1,000-yard season. That is a bust to me.
That's 600. That's 600 rushing yards on average a year. That's trash.
It's a fact.
No.
Who is the top 4 backs if Jacob is top 5? Barkley, CMC,
And Henry.
Chubb, Kamara, and Jacobs. And Dalvin Cook is not better than none of them. Sorry to say.
Nope.
Even though Barkley had an ACL tear, but just his athleticism alone and what he done before he got hurt still make him a top 5 back.
Now you want Murray's? Hold on.
Yeah, what's Latavius Murray's numbers too? I would like to see that too.
Give me a sec. I'm pulled up. So he spent 3 years in Oakland, 2,278 rushing yards, 639 receiving yards. His first year in Oakland, 424. His second year was the increase, 1,066. Year 3, 788. And then the rest was between Minnesota and New Orleans.
I could put Henry in my top 5. If I wanted to take someone out of my top 5, I would take Saquon Barkley, put him at 6 because of the year that he missed. So if I put Henry, Kamara, CMC, Jacobs, and who I say Kamara. This is not no order, y'all. This is not no order. Jacobs, Kamara, CMC. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
And Aaron
Jones, he could be a top 5 back just by looking just by his numbers too. If you want to go off numbers, Dalvin Cook is top 5. But just in my personal opinion, I just don't like the way he runs.
And just for those right now, since we're having this comparison, especially with backs that we had in the past, like Jacobs in his 2 years of existence in the league, 2,215 rushing yards.
And what is he about to do with Darren McFadden's numbers? He's about to pursue that. He's about to beat that 4,000 rushing yards within the next 2 years. I bet you that. McFadden is a bust. Like Jamarcus Russell, he was a bust.
Oh God,
but Darren McFadden was a bust.
That was a waste of life.
Sorry. That's just my opinion. I just think McFadden is a bust. He had 1,000-yard season, and Josh Jacobs is about to outdo his career stats in his 7-year career in 4 years. Come on. I'm not saying he's the 7th best ranked, but I just feel like he's just not in my personal top 5. I'm not tripping. You telling me that Josh Jacobs within 4 years of his career is about to outrush Darren McFadden's 7 years of career rushing? You telling me that, right? Yes, I'm going with that. Yeah, y'all can say what I want. Y'all can listen. That's how I feel. It's how I feel. I'm 100% raw, uncut. I keep it real. I keep it 100, and that's what it is. I think Josh Jacobs within the last 2 to 3 years is a top 5 back.
His run scheme was trash. He's practically running the same shit that he was running in the 2000s, bro.
Exactly.
He's still stuck in his ways, and we constantly say this. Dude is stuck in his ways when it comes to that offense. He's very conservative. He loves that West Coast short passing game type of offense. He needs
The
to
baby
open it
trim-
up now, especially with these guys that he has right now.
The baby trim brown t-shirts are at home. I'm not home right now. The baby trim brown t-shirts are at home because I did order them, so they are at home. That's what I see every weekend, Watts. Champ Bailey said McFadden was the best running back in the NFL. Please, he was never the best running back in the NFL. Jacobs is on a good team. Why you keep ducking the fact that the Raiders embarrassingly bad when we had McFadden? It doesn't matter. We still took him in the first round, no matter if the team was bad or not. When Josh Jacobs, see, Anthony is a troll, and I don't care what nobody say because he likes to get me pissed off. I'm sorry to say that Jacobs came to a bad team when he came. Everybody that's been drafted came to a Raiders bad team, damn near. So what are we talking about?
Are we gonna say this about the guys that we have now in regards to we're giving up 30
got
points a
drafted to
game?
a bad team. Cleveland Farrell was the number 4 overall pick. He got drafted to a bad team. Come on.
Roger, he already is, and Jacobs will be a Pro Bowler for years to come. And I'm gonna keep saying that, man. Marshawn
Lynch probably had more career rushing yards than Darren McFadden. But not as a Raider, but as a whole career.
I'm just thankful I got to see Marshawn Lynch's very first game in Oakland when they beat the brakes off the Jets and got to see Lynch dancing on the sideline, got everybody in Oakland fucking hype as hell. That was hands down one of the best experiences I've ever been a part of. That shit was fire.
Bro, I don't know what Anthony's talking about, but how this team was light years better if we had the 4th overall pick in the draft? That means we were a bad team, right or wrong.
Yo, so Darren McFadden's career, he has 421 rushing yards. Since we want to do this comparison to Beast Mode, and I don't care how long Beast Mode was in Oakland for, Beast Mode, 10,413 rushing yards. So please talk that shit. Come on, man.
Like, come on, man. Like, seriously? We
Facts,
had the 4th over. How does that make? I'm calling you a troll for that one. Because, to be fair, oh my God. Y'all is making mad excuses for McFadden. But when Josh Jacobs had a bad offensive line this past year, where was the talk at? I'm really the only one that's been saying, oh, Jacobs' O-line the offensive line for the Ravens has been injury this year. I've been saying it. But now y'all want to bring up another excuse for Darren McFadden. I always thought Darren McFadden was overrated coming out of Oklahoma. He was always overrated. Always. Every player that comes out of Oklahoma is overrated. Kyler Murray, overrated.
Let's not have this discussion about Oklahoma. Move on, please.
Come on.
God help me.
McFadden was good at Oklahoma. Only person I could probably say is really doing something right now is Baker Mayfield. Seriously. I mean, you got Kenneth Murray on the defensive side. Name a wide receiver or a running back that's actually starting out of Oklahoma. Then I'll wait. Adrian Peterson can get a pass because he's the only real running back that came out of Oklahoma and actually had a successful career in the NFL.
Facts. Marshawn Lynch was on the tail end of his career when he came to Oakland, and when he came to
Arkansas, Oklahoma, they all look the same. Read the tape. Them colors all look the same.
297 carries for 1,267 yards his 2 years in Oakland.
At the end of the day,
10 touchdowns.
It doesn't matter. Arkansas was trash. Arkansas was trash then, and they still trash now. What players are out of Arkansas right now? You tell me what players that are actually great coming out of Arkansas. Please. He was the first player to run the Wildcat. The Wildcat's been out before even Terrell Pryor even thought about running it. The Wildcat has been running since high school. Like, what are we talking about? I run the Wildcat as a football coach. I've been running the Wildcat for about, I'm not going to even get into this, but it is what it is. Hollywood Brown is not that impressive. Sorry to say. He's not a bust, but he's not that impressive.
Nope.
Not that impressive. Schools don't matter. Look at Khalil Mack. Well, hey, you see they brought in Malcolm Kuntz, right?
Cool.
Every year with
Buffalo. I mean, in Vegas, we're going to be hearing that. Coons.
Yeah, we're going to see the Kuntz. We're going to see the Kuntz. But new topic. If Arnett stumbles, do you see Hayward or Russell Douglas still in his spot?
Bro, going into training camp, and we had this conversation last night, there is a battle for the cornerback spots going into training camp for the Raiders. And I'm telling you now, unless Arnett gets his shit together quickly, he's losing that spot. They're going to move him he's going to end up being a slot corner.
I don't care what school Darren McFadden went to. The fact that Darren McFadden can stay in the NFL, he left the Raiders to bounce back and have a better career in Dallas than he did with the Raiders.
Facts.
What are we talking about? Or the reason why he had to force himself to retire because he did get hurt in Dallas too. But he had a better career in Dallas than he did with the Raiders. It's a fact. But as far as Damon Arnett, is his spot to lose?
He's gonna lose it.
I think it's his spot to lose, but I mean Hayward, it is up there in age. I don't think Hayward could be at every down corner.
Hayward's gonna have a grasp on that defense quicker because of the experience he already has with Gus Bradley. So he's already got the leg up over Arnett in that way.
Yeah, as far as the vet, I think it's just Hayward's gonna be a veteran presence, but I still feel like Arnett, it's his job to lose. If it's his job to lose, then I feel like Russell Douglas comes in and competes. I think it's going to be competition for that number 2 cornerback position. It's going to be competition there. And Malo 213, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Chucky should use Josh Jacobs like Charlie Gardner. I agree. I agree 100%. Charlie Gardner was one of those backs I loved under John Gruden's office. I loved it. McFadden would break both hands and shoulders and still putting the cleats on. We'll see about that.
Oh my God! All right, can we just move on from the topic, please? Can we just move on from that?
Charlie Gardner and Josh Jacobs were 2 different types of running backs. All right, man, I got to go back to work. Keep up the good work. Jacobs is still top 5. Thank you, Roy. Really do appreciate that, Roy. Really do appreciate that, my brother. Josh Jacobs is the Bo Jackson for the Raiders if he can stay healthy. Well, if that's one King Savage. I can agree with that, but to an extent, Josh Jacobs going to have to start throwing the ball to these running backs. But now you got Kenyon Drake that could do that. That kind of takes away from the receptions from Josh Jacobs.
So Jacobs wanted to have 60 this past season. He got half of it. He got 33. And yeah, now he's going to be splitting with Drake, which again, it could benefit this offense in a lot of ways. We saw what happened when it was Booker and Jacobs last year. And there were a couple of times where Jacobs was on the sideline watching like, oh shit, I need to get back in and get some of this work. We got to see how this shit plays out. I think adding Drake is going to be awesome. And I love the fact last night you already started referring to him as Drake and Josh. That shit had me dying. I think we need to turn that into a t-shirt now.
What?
Drake and Josh.
Oh, Lord. I think we'll get sued by that because I think they got so many shirts already of that. So they said that Watch Raider said Josh Jacobs remind me of Marshall Faulk. If he could throw him the football. Watts. What up, Spotlight? What up, Hammer? What's going on, Silver Raider? Yo, Spotlight. Are you opening the line today? I don't know if I am, man. The way we just went off on this Josh Jacobs situation, I don't know if I'm opening up the lines today. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it if I want to open up the lines because I might have some trolls today.
Oh God, please don't.
Right, Watts.
I'm back, man. Can we behave ourselves? Like, I'm back. Let's have a good time today. Shit.
Spotlight, you got beanies. Beanies, what you mean? I hate the Henry Ruggs in motion BS. Gruden better come up with something. I mean, sometimes, listen, when you got speed like Henry Ruggs, you got to line him up everywhere on the field. And that's something John Gruden's going to have to do. Line him up everywhere on the field. Sorry, brother.
So apparently, since you just brought up Henry Ruggs, there's an article out on silverandblackpride.com with this whole thing between Henry Ruggs and the Chiefs receiver McCole Hardman. Apparently, they're about to hit the track for a race. They've been going back and forth on Twitter about who has the fastest 40-yard time. Let's see. So Ruggs takes a shot at him. Word on the street is McCole Hardman thinks he could top my 40. You realize 4.27 is better than 4.33, right? Oh, God. McCole Hardman responds.
No, my blood pressure is not going up, y'all. Oh, you talking about like the winter hats? I would have the winter hats coming up in the fall for Spotlight Raiders Talk. I would definitely have those.
Hardman responds to Ruggs, the streets are talking, but we could always hit the dirt and see what's up. Yo, I'm kind of intrigued to see how this happens. If this actually does happen. And apparently Bounty is put in on this. They call us the quicker picker-upper for a reason. We can make this official. This should be very, very interesting. Ruggs is faster. Ruggs got legitimate.
It can be very interesting. Yeah, he got crackhead speed like he's been running from the cops his whole career.
Let's see if that actually
just don't hurt yourself in the race. May Spitfire, you would absolutely You right about that. He roached the Super Bowl ring. Tell him that. He roached the Super Bowl ring.
Oh, well. Curtis
Absolutely. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. Curtis Martin is a good comp. Yeah, he is a good comp. He definitely is a good comp. But make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. If y'all have not subscribed to Hammer House, make sure y'all go subscribe to that man's channel. I need him to put more Raiders content out there before I smack the black on him instead of off of him because I can't consider him black, so I have to smack the black on him.
I'm gonna keep my comment to myself.
Ruggs can run a 4 flat. Let's see that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, brother. Don't do that. We ain't gonna be here too long, y'all. We want to give y'all a quick live, and I might just open up the lines. I might just open them up.
Yo, you know what?
At the same time,
we got 24 minutes left. Let's open them up and have some fun.
Do it like AB and Brandon Marshall. Put some cars on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me open up the lines, man. I'm gonna open up the lines for y'all today because it don't matter if you don't catch it. True. If that's a fact.
I said this a few weeks ago. Mayock must have been listening to me one way or another because the one thing I said that Ruggs needed to do this past offseason, or this offseason rather, keep your speed. But get your weight up, get some better route running skills, and learn the concept of ball security. And you'll be okay. And Mayock all of a sudden started saying it about 2-3 weeks ago. So he must be listening to what I'm saying. He must be coming across these podcasts one way or another.
He got to be coming around these podcasts. But Brian Rodriguez, thank you for the $2 super chat. Really do appreciate it, bro. Ruggs has effortless speed. He does. Don't get me wrong. Let's catch the ball though. Let's see how long
hold
he
on
can
to the
really
damn
stay on the
ball.
field more. All right, let me try to open up these lines for y'all because I know y'all gonna probably call real quick. May I watch his every play? Trust me, I agree.
I still think Mac was listening to me. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see if my other phone over there because I think it's paired up to my other phone. So hold on real quick. I'm sorry, Hammer. I'm just seeing your text, brother. I'm just seeing your text. And what did you just cam down on me, bro? He just cammed down on me. I don't know what he just did, but let me try to open up these lines for y'all.
I'm here. Didn't Juju re-sign with Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he re-signed with Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, because that whole Claypool incident too. Claypool might end up getting suspended at the beginning of the season. If you guys didn't see the video like a month and a half, 2 months back, he went full blown Randy Orton and punted this dude in the head outside of a club or something a couple of months ago in Cali.
All right, y'all. So let me put the phone line number up here because the number is available, but let me do it this way. What is it doing that? Okay. So the number is right there, y'all. If you want to call up. Huh?
Nah, it wasn't a female, Los. It was a dude that he punted in the head. But if you Google it, you'll find that video because TMZ was all over it when it happened.
So if y'all want to call up to the show, let us know. The number is at the bottom of the screen. I wasn't referring to Juju. I was talking about. Oh yeah, my daughter Juju. My daughter Juju, not Juju Smith-Schuster.
My bad.
Because I did my video on Tyree Gillespie and Jimmy Morrissey signing their contracts, and my dog Juju, which is I think she's somewhere around here. She was in the background. And I was like, stop it, Juju. And we still like Jewu. It's not like Juju, like Ju.
Oh, God.
Juju. Where you at, mama? Juju, come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. This is my daughter, Juju, y'all.
So he's calling.
This is
in
my
the
daughter,
line,
Juju.
so-
Say hi, girl. Hi, Juju. Say hello to the people. Oh, she just want to lick my microphone. All right, get down, mama. I gotta open up the app. I'm sorry, I gotta open up the app. Just give me a second, y'all. All right, so I do see a few phone calls here. It's all good though. So just let me clear it out, and we could get this thing rolling. Have the people call up, and call into the show. Just give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. All right, so the number is open. I'm waiting for y'all to call now. Abrams going to smack Juju in week 2. I don't know about that. All right, so why you keep hanging up? I don't know why they keep hanging up. Like, if you're going to call, don't hang up. Give me once. Why they keep hanging up? All right, thank you for calling the Spotlight Raiders Talk with Hammer and Spotlight. Who is this and where you calling from?
What's up, Spotlight? It's Raider Kojo from Sacramento, California, bro.
What's going on, Raider Coach? What's up with you, man? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling Doing good, man. Because I was thinking about the last time we talked in March, the Raiders hadn't addressed their secondary at all. Now I feel a lot better about going into the season with.
Say that again. I'm sorry, you went out. Hello.
Bye.
Hello. Well, Kojo, call back, bro. Call back, bro. On there. Games are
Home of the Wapo, what's your beef?
and Spotlight and Spotlight all around.
This is about calling. Yep. Hammer, first time seeing on this.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. What's up?
Got to give me your chance. Looking good too. Hey, I just had.
I feel like the Raiders want to put on Julio Jones. I tap hit the money that he's going to get if we do trade for Julio Jones. Now I see some other potential wide receivers like Allen Robinson, Michael Gallup. I've been seeing some other ones, and I see that Julio Jones can be that factor. I can see Julio Jones being the one, Brian Edwards being the two, but
right.
I just think the wide receiver position itself is already crowded. So that's probably why they're not going to make a push for it as of right now. Now, if Willie Snead or John Brown cut by training camp, because they could get cut, anybody can get cut in training camp. And just to let you know, Hammer did put his link in the chat, just to let you know.
We still have Rashard, right?
Yeah, we still have Rashard.
Do
we
we?
have Rashard on the roster as of right now. But he took all his Raider stuff down. But at the same time, you know, like,
yeah, I saw that.
We don't. I mean, he's as of right now on contract, he's a Raider. But at the Julio Jones situation, I just don't see it happening at this moment. Now, if Snead or John Brown or somebody or a couple more receivers doesn't make the team, then I can see it happening to clear a wide receiver room. But as of right now, I don't see it at all.
Man, I hope we can develop Edwards into a number one because with his size and everything, I think he could be the next Julio if we, developed right. But I don't know. He was hurt last year, so we didn't get to see too much. This is probably the first time. Like, I like preseason, but the last 2-3 years I've been really excited about preseason to see our new guys come up. Because and a lot of it has to do with the content you guys put out because you guys do your homework. Now we know who these guys are. You guys put your you guys have your input and your advice, and we start looking, going, hey, yeah, that's right, man. And we start looking at work on film. We start looking at film too. So obviously last year kind of sucked because because of the whole COVID. But I'm excited about preseason this year, even. So I'm excited to watch these, the Diablos and all this, Moreg and all these guys coming up, and I'm totally excited about it. But hey, I don't want to take up too much of your time, Spotlight. I know that you have, I know that Hammer's only got 20, 25 minutes left. And I know sometimes, calls can go for a long time. It's better to get quite a few people in there so we can all hear everybody. So I'm going to cut you loose. Appreciate what you do. Hammer, I'll be looking you up and subscribing too. And you guys take care, all right?
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. We thank you for calling up and appreciate it, man. We really do.
That was awesome.
So that was an awesome call, but people feel like, because if he was younger, yes. But I'd rather bring Julio in. Like, everybody want Richard Sherman to come be that vet in secondary. Be that for the while. What's going on?
If you guys can please donate so we can help Darian get a better Wi-Fi.
This way.
Hello, I'm Sebastian. Speaking from left.
He's going so bad right now.
What is that? Trolls in your.
It seems like I'm having trouble. So I don't know if y'all can see us on the actual YouTube. If y'all can't see us at this time, but yeah, it's me, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know it's me. Because I'm not home where I could get a internet cord. I'm actually working off Wi-Fi, so y'all have to bear with me as much as possible. So I'm gonna try to cam down for this if I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna cam down, and y'all gonna have to hear me this way. But I'm in somebody's shop, y'all. I'm in somebody's shop, so I can't be mad about where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my girlfriend. I'm at my girlfriend's shop. We turned it into a podcast studio, and she has her hair salons. So like, y'all gonna have to bear with me until I get an internet cord to plug into my laptop. That's just what's gonna have to be for right now. So now I am cammed down, and that's what is going to be as of right now.
And now you guys are looking at
Sebastian. So I'm sorry I had to go on that little rant real quick. But what questions you got for me and Hammer today?
First off, you're doing a great job. Spotlight, keep doing your thing. Second, what are your thoughts on the defensive tackle? And Hammer, nail those haters. I'm going to sub to your channel.
Appreciate it, brother.
We really do. We really do appreciate it. And y'all really trolling my girlfriend's shop, y'all. My girlfriend's a business owner, man. Y'all really trolling my girlfriend's shop. Don't troll my girlfriend's shop. We're not going to do that. Not on this live stream.
Oh shit! Yeah, y'all are terrible. Come on, behave yourselves. Nope.
We're not going to.
Are you there? What's going on? I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to do phone lines or whatever. Cause
I don't know what's going on.
Serious technical difficulties today, man. My first day back, and this is what happens. I'm crying on the inside. Nope. I think he needs to, if he can just be a little bit more disciplined, I think Arnett will make a name for himself, but he's got to get his shit together and get it together quick. Like I said, going into this training camp, there is a battle at the QB position, and he's going to have to bear down and just do the right things this year. We shall see, though. I don't know where Darian went. Now I'm all by myself. I'm like,
I can't. It says you are in. Let me see. Okay, here we go. But thanks, Sebastian, for calling up. We really do appreciate it, bro. I just had some technical difficulties. But as of right now, see when I cam up, the internet goes out. But when I'm cammed down, the internet goes away. So it don't have nothing to do with me, mind you. I don't pay the internet here at the shop yet. So it is what it is. So if anybody else wants to call up to the show, call up to the show 267-957-1431. We're not going to be on here long. I just wanted to give a quick live stream for y'all. Talk some Raiders. Y'all have questions for in the chat that you don't want to call up. That's absolutely fine. And ask us any question that you want to ask us. I always call people trolls. Y'all just got to bear with the way I joke around, y'all. Hammer got used to it. Don't take it personal. Because Hammer doesn't even take it personal when I call him salt and pepper. Or do you take it personal?
No, I'm an old man. It's okay. This shit.
That's what I'm saying. So, like,
35,
when I say I be trolling, I really, yo.
Bro, I'm feeling
right. But people, people fail to realize, like, I really could take I really could take this on the road. I got my Rodecaster Pro. I got both of my microphones here. I even got the boom stand here. So I got two microphones. So Henry, if you ever want to come to Jersey, you don't have to bring nothing but yourself because I have all the equipment here.
Now. You're in Jersey now.
I'm in New Jersey now. I'm not in Philadelphia anymore. I'm in New Jersey now.
What is my starting offense and defense?
People are entitled to crying about a whole bunch of nothing.
Right.
You're right.
Starting offense, quarterback, obviously.
So Arnett,
running back, Jacobs.
So they said,
hold on. Let me answer this dude's question.
Oh, which question are you looking at?
Hold on. Where are we at?
Because I'm looking, listen, they coming in fast on my end.
All right. So Carr, Jacobs, offensive line left to right. You got Miller, Incognito, Martin, Good, and Leatherwood. Receivers, you have Ruggs, Edwards, Waller, obviously, and it's going to be a toss-up between the three of Brown, Snead, and Renfro. That's my offense. Defense, I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
Defense is you really can't predict the defense right now. Offense is particularly solidified, in my opinion. It's solidified, in my opinion. I think the offense is solidified. Only that if we got to see what Alex Leatherwood can do at the right tackle position, which I think Tom Cable is going to try to, develop this guy. You know what he did with Colton Miller, so I can't really see him not doing the same. He said, "Are we sticking with Carr long term? We should.
I would like to.
But Carr said if you trade him, he's probably not going to play for that team. He said that if he gets traded, he's going to retire. He said it himself. So that's telling you the loyalty of being a Raider. He don't want to play nowhere else. But the Raider Nation is pushing him away from being with us. It's not all of us. Because I know I had my times with Derek Carr. Hammer had his times with Carr. But at the same time, you got to feel like, okay, Carr, I don't think Carr needs to take the next level. If we could get this defense corrected, all the blame wouldn't come on Carr. It wouldn't. So, yes, I say long term.
I just want to see a high-octane offense, like putting up 30 points a game, 30-plus points a game. That's what I want to see out of Carr. That's what I want to see out of Gruden. Open up that offense and run that offense to these guys' strengths. Yo, Hammer, do you see us going 12-5 or maybe 11-6? I said last night I'm looking at maybe 11-6, 10-7. Last year I looked at it as a 12-4, 11-5 team, and obviously we shit the bed. So gotta wait and see how this plays out.
Yeah, Watts. I know I could slow down the comments in the settings, but I'm on StreamYard right now, and I really don't want to pull up YouTube. I'm being lazy today because it's hot as hell today. It was just a hot day today, and it was just I have a lot going on personally, so I just don't
get ready for it. You gotta get ready for it the rest of this week. It's gonna be hot as hell on the East Coast the rest of this week.
Right?
Hell no. Arnett cannot play safety. Nope.
Is Carr in my top 10? Because I know he's a top 10 quarterback. Carr is in my top 10.
Carr is
in my top 10. He's a top 10 quarterback. He is. Carr is definitely in my top 10. I don't know where I rank him as of right now, but he's definitely in my top 10.
Fade to black. We have safeties. We have Morig and we have Abram. And if Abram don't get his shit together, probably looking at Carl Joseph running that spot too. We'll see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward to the preseason. I really am praying. We're supposed to be in Vegas in August. I'm really praying that preseason game against Seattle is a weekend in Vegas because we will be there.
Yeah, if it's the weekend of the time that we're supposed to be in Vegas from August 13th to the 16th, then
we in there.
I will go to that preseason game against Seattle, and I'm kind of mad that they put the Raiders on the road for back-to-back games against the Rams and San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Nah, that's weird, bro. Like, you really got us on the road back-to-back 2 of the 3 preseason games, but I can understand it. It's the NFL, That is what it is. So anybody want to call up to the show? The lines are open 267-957-1431. We're not going to be here on too much longer. How long do you got, Hammer? How long do you got?
Like 5 minutes, bro.
So we got about 5 minutes, man. What's Arnett's 40? I think it was like a 4.5 or 4. I think it was faster than that. I think it was a 4.4 or a 4.5, if I'm not mistaken. But Dell Sportsman says that Gruden can't go conservative all the time. First down runs are not fooling anyone. I also don't know why he don't run up more often. Always seems to get it cracking when we go fast. I just feel like when we went to a no huddle offense, and Watts Raiders said this in the comments. If we go no huddle, it really helps out the defense. Y'all, that's what people have to fail to realize. Like when you are a fast-paced offense and you have a lot of players moving on the offense, especially in the preset of the offense, then you got to go up tempo. And we seen a little bit of it last year, but Gruden fell away from it at the end of the year. And we were terrible in play action pass. We were terrible in play action pass. And it has to improve offensively. It got to improve. Now, my question to you, Hammer, is when it comes to next season, if we don't make the playoffs for the 4th straight year under Gruden, do Gruden gets fired or he's on the hot seat? Which one do you think?
Gruden's on the hot seat this year with everything they've done in free agency, with everything they've done in the draft this couple of weeks ago. I truly believe this is a year that he is on the hot seat, especially after last year starting off 6-2 and shit in the bed and finishing 8-8. I believe this is a year he's on the hot seat. And if Mark Davis doesn't say anything about that, or if he doesn't make something happen, if this team doesn't make the playoffs this year, then Mark Davis doesn't know football. And I don't know what else to possibly say about that.
So make sure y'all put your comments in the comments below saying what do y'all think about John Gruden after his 4th year of being with the Raiders? Does he get fired, or does he gets he doesn't get a pink slip, but he gets a warning, as you can say. Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Stand by. Hollywood baby Trent Brown has a phone call.
Nobody important. It was just a barbershop calling. I don't know why they called it. I was just there yesterday. I was just calling to see if they was open yesterday, and I got there and they were open. So while the barbershop is calling me, that's crazy. But start a petition straight up. Drake. They said Drake is going to improve in the red zone offense. They said that he's on the hot seat if he continues to run the ball every damn first down.
That's pretty good.
Watts Raiders say we don't throw the ball enough inside the 30-yard line. I agree. And within the 30-yard line, you have a big, tall guy in Brian Edwards that could get you 50-50 balls. Throw it up to him.
No problem.
Drake has to show that he can run well, or the D will think we are passing when he's in. If Jacobs and Jake is yeah, I can see it. Drake can run well. I see him run well when he was in Miami, and he had a great year in Arizona. So he's coming off a good year. So that's why he got the money that he got. But I can see them being on the field at the same time. But just because both of them on the field doesn't mean that one's going to be a pass catching running back. One could come in a jet sweep. Both of them could be in the backfield at the same time. You just got to be creative with those two type of talents, with Josh Jacobs and Drake, in my opinion.
Facts.
Y'all heard of Josh DeBow on Twitter? I heard of him, but I don't know much about him. I heard of him, though. You heard of him, Hammer?
No. I'll look him up.
Yeah, of course, you're going to go straight to your phone.
Go
straight to your phone. I don't see Mark.
I gotta roll out.
You got to roll out?
I gotta roll out, brother.
All right, man. So
being in here with us today, it feels good to finally be back after so many weeks. But
are you going on your channel today?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
I got to go back. I'm going back to 3. I got 3 straight 16s the rest of this week, and then after Friday, I am on vacay. We'll definitely be linking up this coming week and
Y'all
doing
gonna see Hammer more, y'all. Y'all gonna see Hammer more. Y'all definitely gonna see him more.
Some of the guys last night were enjoying hearing me finally rant and snap. It's been a minute. You guys will be getting more of that, I promise.
Facts. So thank you, Hammer, for being on today. We really do appreciate you being on. I'm gonna be on for like another 10 minutes before I head out of my show too, because I'm in the middle of washing clothes while doing this podcast at the laundromat. So that's why I wanted to get this out the way. All right, bro. Holler at you later. I'll talk to you. I'll send you a text later.
Got you. Shields up. Hammer down. Everybody stay safe. I'm out.
And that was your boy Hammer House that's in the building. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. What's going on, Docs? Docs, you busy right now, my guy? You busy right now? So we could definitely talk. You know what we could do here, man. Y'all know what we could do here. But it's all love. It's all love. We are in a building. Watch Raider Hammer time later. Hammer, yeah. Docs is in the building. Docs is definitely in the building. It's not too many people in the chat today, but if y'all have any questions for me, why he leave? He had to leave because he had to be with his wife. He is getting married at the end of the month, so it's a lot that he has to do. Per se, I am going to unpair the phone lines because nobody's really calling, so I just unpair the phone lines. I believe you. He does close up ranks, and I'm yelling at the TV to spread the defense out. Yeah. So if y'all have any actually questions for me, make sure y'all put it in there, and I'm gonna ask the questions, man. So he is about to get married at the end of the month, so he does have a lot going on when it comes to him. So yeah, man. What's up, Docs? Raiders all day. But one thing about me, I see that I've lost viewers in here, which it doesn't matter to me. I do this for y'all regardless every single day, and I'm gonna still keep doing it every single day. How many wins and losses? If I want to be in a fantasy world, damn homie, mind your business. I don't know what you mean by that, but how many wins and losses this year? If I want to be in a fantasy world and not be realistic, like I did on Andy's show, I say 13-4, but I had to bring my humble pie down and say, 11-6, 10-7, more realistic. My hand name is Handsome. I don't know what y'all talking about in this chat. Why did Gruden tell Jacobs to slide? I do not know why he told Jacobs to slide. I think that was the dumbest move that Gruden did in that game. It was the dumbest move that he did. I didn't understand it. Playoffs, yes, I think we can make a wild card. I think the Raiders is possible of making a wild card. Spotlight first game, we have to stop the run game of Baltimore. Oh yeah, but when it comes to Lamar Jackson, you're coming off of a MVP caliber type of guy. So yeah, man, it's going to be a tough task for this defense, but hopefully this defense can start building their chemistry during training camp, and making sure everybody's up to speed with Gus Bradley's offense. So at the end of the day, this defense can look good. 10-7 is realistic. 11-6 is still realistic, and if they stay healthy, they were 3 stops away from 11-5. And improvement on the defense gets the offense to 11 wins. I think it's possibly we won't win if Gruden holds back like that again. Well, I mean, it's some of those games that the offense did put us in position to win, but it was some of them games where the defense just screwed us. Absolutely. When we like the Jacksonville Jaguars game, when we did the Jaguars game, we was up and they came back and they almost beat us. But I don't think that was this past year. It was the year before. Arden Key is a clown. I don't care for Arden Key. Arden Key could kick rocks. He tried to throw shade at us on his Instagram, and I'm trying to thank Docs for being on there, because Docs was a guy that, how can I say it? Docs was a guy that actually did a skit on Art and Key, and it was hilarious. If y'all have not go, make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all go check that out because that was actually funny, man. That was actually funny. Next question is when you're going to have Samoa Raider on the show. When Samoa Raider is available. Samoa Raider is a busy guy. Samoa Raider is one of the top YouTubers on here that I really do respect. I respect Raider Honcho, Doc, Samoa Raider, On Air Nation, Bigger and Bradder Sports, which is Big Tuna, Watch Raider, especially the young guys like Icy Nate, Raider Football Talk, Wi-Fi Willie. I respect all those guys. Las Vegas Raiders Report with Mitchell Rentz. So yeah, it's a lot of Raiders YouTubers out there that I do respect. And Samoa Raider is one of the top guys that I do respect. One day I'll have him on here. I just got to see what his next availability is because I do want to have Sanjit on here too to talk about his channel. And for the Raider Nation that don't know who he is, he's one of the top guys. That does breakdowns with him and Raid the Tape. I definitely can say that. How many rushing TDs for Derek Carr? I don't say too many. I say about 2. I'm gonna say about 2 for 2 rushing TDs. I don't see Derek Carr running the ball as much, coming off a back injury, coming off a broken leg a couple of years back. I just don't see him running the football like that, like a Mariota of that stature. So I'll say about 2, possible 3. They left the Chargers, Chiefs, and Dolphins off the hook with this shit defense. I can understand Mahomes with too much time, but you never should have lost to Miami and the Chargers. You got a point, EC. You got a point, my brother. You really do got a point. Pegglin podcast collab with anyone. Listen, tell them to hit me up, man. Tell them to hit me up. Tell them to reach out to me. I'm willing to work with any YouTuber, any Raiders YouTuber. I don't care if they got 5 subscribers. I don't care if they have no subscribers. As long as you talking about your Raiders, hit me up, man. I'm the type of guy that I like to have everybody on the show. I'm just not picky on who I want on the show. I want everybody on the show. Do you watch Mitchell Ren's Raider Report? Yes, I do watch Mitchell Ren's Raiders Report. I was supposed to have him on the show last year. Trying to get him on the show this year right before the season starts. Renz is not a real Raiders fan. He used to be in the Cowboys. I don't know about that. That's not my business, and I'm not going to put it out there. That's definitely not my business there. How many front flips for Derek Carr? What? How many front flips for Derek Carr? Don't know. I don't know at this moment. I don't know. Sanjit and Doc, yeah, they some of the GOATs, man. They some of the GOATs. Facts. I can't watch when Tom gets on. True. One flip for Carr, he fumbles out of bounds, gets the first down by Carr whip against the Cowboys. I was livid that game, bro. I was livid that game. It was bad. It was bad, man. I was like, an index card? They better not do this again when we in Dallas. They better not do this again against us. Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm the underdog, though. Oh, we know you the underdog, but you know you one of those guys when it comes to breaking down film. You see, when I watch Raiders break down film, right? You can hear that California accent. Like, I'm from Philadelphia, so what's going on, cuz? Like, what's up, cuz? Like, I don't know, how y'all talk like that, but Watts got that gangster NWA accent doing breakdown on film. It'd be crazy, bro. It'd be crazy. Sebastian said, I'm copping the merch Spotlight. Make sure y'all go cop the merch. Make sure y'all go cop the merch at spotlightsportsgear.com. Baby Trip Brown t-shirts are available. All Spotlight Raider gear, Spotlight Sports Talk, Spotlight Sports gear is available on there too. Make sure y'all go check that out. Is it when you're a ride or die Raiders fan? Okay, Julio Fire. You attending the Cowboys game this year? I'm trying to attend the Cowboys game this year because my girlfriend is a Cowboys fan. So I'm trying to get her to come to I'm trying to get me and her to go to the game for Thanksgiving. I think that's the plan. Raider Twine, you support other YouTube channels that ain't the Raiders? Yes, because I have a separate YouTube channel called the Spotlight Sports Network. So when I do a morning show from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Spotlight Sports Network, with that channel is at 822 subscribers as we speak. If you are into hockey, my guy Jake from the Snake Sports Talk Show will be doing the Las Vegas Golden Knights on that channel on the Spotlight Sports Network. But yeah, I do watch other people's YouTube channels outside of Raiders channels. Saying Mitch is not a Raiders fan is complete BS. Why would someone pretend to be a fan of a team that they are not? I've been in this for a minute. You have, man. You an OG. You an OG, Watts. You're an OG. That's a fact. 3 years for the money. That sucks. Be paying up. Is he the Raiders channel? I don't know who he is. Anyone selling tickets to the Bears game? Don't know. Watts sees it all. Top shelf content. He's honest and try to stay objective too. That's why I like Watts. That's why I got to get Watts back on here, man. I really want to get Watts back on here. If you like rumors, then that's Mitch. Yeah, if you like rumors, that's Mitch. I just feel like every YouTuber has something different. I think I try to give you more of the breaking news on my end, and try to give you top threes or top fives or stuff like that. So my content is a little bit different from Mitch. My content is a little bit different from Watts. My content is a little bit different from Doc's, because he does parodies and sometimes he jokes on his Raider channel about certain Raiders. So yeah, I think it's a little bit. I think everybody does something different. How long have you been a Raiders fan? I've been a Raiders fan since 1998, bruh. 1998. I lived in Oakland, California as a youngin', and my uncle was a diehard, God bless his soul, but he's a diehard Raiders fan. He was a diehard Raiders fan. I try to support all Raiders channels. Facts. Spotlight with the Henny bottle docs was lit. 1987 for Watts. Yeah, 1993 for me when I started going to Oakland, California, and seeing how big my uncle was a Raiders fan. It was something to be looked at. It was something to be looked at. I love the name for your YouTube channel, Spotlight. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that, Nick. Spotlight Raiders Talk, because everybody called me Spotlight from the Spotlight Sports Network. So if you want to call me Darren, you could call me Darren because that's my real name. Or you want to call me Spotlight, I definitely take that. But the Henny, I think it was Crown Royal last night. Yeah, that live was lit last night. That live was lit. Who is my all-time favorite Raider? Now, knowing that I started liking the Raiders back in 1998, Charles Woodson is my favorite, but I do love me some Willie Brown. I do love me some Howie Long. I do love those guys before me, and still learned my history about the Raiders, knowing when I really started becoming a Raiders fan. So 1993, I am 35 years old. I do look young, but I'm 35 years old. But once I started going to Oakland and seeing that silver and black and what my uncle was doing to me, man, I was just like, yo, I wasn't even thinking about having a football team at that time. I wasn't even thinking about having a football team. I wasn't even thinking about it. So yeah, that's actually what happened. So we got about a couple more minutes. Matter of fact, I actually got to get to the laundry man and stuff. I look 25 Spotlight. Yeah. Listen, I'm 35 years old, man. I'm 35 years old and I look young. Fred Blinterkoff. Yes. Fred Blinterkoff. Like, I had to go back and look at the history. Of it. Cat Raider Lowell says, I have a new YouTube channel. It's more than a Raiders show. I'm from Miami. So my co-host is a Dolphins fan. So we talk UFC and boxing. Love the Raiders, and I'm so glad of all of you putting on for the nation. Really, have I been to the new stadium yet? No, I have not been to Allegiant Stadium, and I'm trying to get there. But these tickets are killing me right now. These tickets are killing me to a core, y'all. It's killing me to a core. But Sorry, y'all. I have to get off a little bit earlier than expected. I've been on here since a little bit after 5:30. I got Marcus Allen's jersey. I have a Marcus Allen jersey. I just got to buy a frame for it. I do have one. I just have to buy a frame for it. Apple Crown with a squig does down nice. Yes, the price is crazy. Yes, the prices are crazy for it, man. I have a fishing channel called Yes Sir Outdoors. I would appreciate the support. Yeah, just send me the link. If you go on, if you follow me on Instagram at Spotlight Raiders Talk, just send me your links to your channels. I will subscribe and support people that support me. That's one thing about it, man. I still try to support others as much as possible when it comes to my channel. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to a quick live stream, y'all. It's been fun. We didn't have too many people in here. But I wanted to go live for y'all and talk to y'all for a little bit. And, most likely we probably will have a better call-in show tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have Icy Nate on the show. I'll have Icy Nate on the show to talk more Raiders and see if any more Raiders news. If we don't do it, I might just do like a on-camera collab, like me and him just talking, then upload it. It's a way. I think Kenny King is 33. Yeah, Kenny King is 33. That's one of the guys that I like too. Him, Raider Cody as well. I see we have so many Raiders channels I can't keep up. But thank y'all again for being on the show, man. Thank y'all again for the callers that did call in. Sorry for the connectivity. Hopefully I can get me an internet cord by tomorrow so we can do this show a little bit better. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I know some of us agreed to disagree and left the chat, or people had to get off the live stream. It's cool. It's cool. But at the end of the day, this is what we do here. So love y'all, man. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Spotlight Sports Network. I had actually Greg, Raid the Tape was just on here last night. Go look back at the videos. Raid the Tape, Raiders Football Talk, and Docs. All three of them was on the live last night. So go check that out. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Spotlight Raiders Talk. I'll see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace out, love and blessings, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.